Hello everybody, my name is Mathis, and if you've been with the channel for a while, welcome back to Slime Rancher. If you're relatively new, welcome to Slime Rancher. If you don't know what Slime Rancher is, man, I'm not going to go into it too much, but basically it's as the name implies. You're going to be ranching some slimes to make money to ranch new slimes and all kinds of stuff. It's been a while since I've played the game, and from my understanding, they've gone through a good chunk of updates, so I figured we might as well play the game, see some new stuff, and enjoy ourselves. I'm also recording this because I am going to be going away for a few days, so I don't know how many episodes I'm going to be able to knock out all at once here, but I'd like to have some Slime Rancher for you guys while I'm gone, and when I come back from my trip, we'll see how well the series has gone over, and if you people really freaking love it, we'll continue, and if people did not seem to respond to it, we'll move on with something else. With that in mind, let's just play some Slime Rancher. New Rancher. YouTube Rancher. What do we got for icons here? How about... I mean, we're going with the chicken. We have to. We could do a 5-day rush for as much money as we can make in 5 days, but we're just going to play adventure style and see what's going on. So, Nick played this, Rockley Smile, a couple months ago, maybe a month or so ago, and he said there was like about like 3 hours of new content. I don't know how true that is, but I'm excited to see, man. I love this game. It is so much fun to me. So we've got our basic controls, and what we're going to be doing here is pretty simple. We're just going to go ahead and suck up some slimes, and we're just going to get our economy rolling right out the gate. So come here, little guys. You know, you may consider it cruel. Shoot through the coral barrier and the corral ranch. Yeah. You know, it might seem a little cruel that I would go out here and just kidnap these living things. What we really are going to do is we're going to kidnap them, and then we're going to put them in here. Boom. Done. Do I need like 5 or something? Is there something that I need like a specific number of? You may deem it cruel that we're going to farm them, and what we're going to do with them, in case you're curious, is take their poops, and their poops are worth money. So you may say like, oh man, you're keeping them in such a small enclosure for their poops, and you're going to try and make money off of them. My response to that is, I don't give a shit. That's just how it boils down. I don't really care. I'm a cruel dude with a lot of tude. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these carrots here, and this is actually interesting that we're gonna get a carrot right out the gate. Do we have any starting money? We have 250 to start. Can we get a garden up and running for 250? We can. So let's spend our 250, and let's get carrots growing right away. Why not? So we're gonna get a farm up. So basically, what these are all. What do you call them? Not plorts. Plorts is what the name of the poop is. I already put a carrot in there. You don't have to tell me to do it again. I'm just going to put a couple carrots in here. They're all, what do you call these things? Plots. Plorts, plots, you know, same thing. And we can turn them into new ranches, new farms. And we only have a finite number of them to work with, at least to start. And we're going to have to manage them relatively intelligently if we would like to. All right, we have some mail. I would like to get rid of them. Is this really just going to tell me to look at that 1,000 times? Can I make that go away? All right, if we go in here, we have some star mail. This is 7Z Corporation. We'd like to welcome you to the far, far range. Welcome. To extend our support. We would also like to request that you exercise caution in the first few days on the ranch until you get more familiar with the surroundings. Traveling at night is not advisable. Lastly, should you require any additional tools for your backpack or items to make your slime ranching experience easier, the 7Z Corporation. So basically, hey, you can buy stuff from us. Whatever, you can sleep till morning, go to the ranch. I like the new little background here. Nice music. Still wish I could walk around it, but that's fine. So with that then, to make a new corral, we actually need 250 gold, and then, you know, that would require these guys, you know, paying out, which seems that they have. And what we can do, the way you get money is you take the poops, you go over here, and you just see, oh, this is the plort market. Right now, 11 plorts for, and that's on the, everything's needed, everything's wanted. So we made 11 bucks, $22 right then and there. How fantastic for us. But overall, you know, it's not a lot of money, right? And even if we get, you know, a good chunk of slimes in here, eventually we're not gonna be able to feed them all. There's gonna be so many slimes in here, getting enough food in there is gonna be difficult. Moreover, slimes are crafty little assholes, and if they get hungry and upset and they want out, they can stack on top of one another and help each other out of the cage. Little dicks. That's fine, because the best way to go about this, in my opinion, at least early on, is to come over here and maybe accept some wild plorts from some wild slimes, which is nice. Also, don't worry about these guys, you know, getting sucked up into the vacuum. We can always just shoot them out in the back end if we really need to. And you're going to start seeing a bunch of different kinds of slimes. You're going to see a lot of pink slimes everywhere, and they're kind of your average everyday slime, right? There's a slime that is going to be, no matter where you go, they're going to be everywhere. And when we get to start breeding slimes together and stuff, pink slimes are going to be a really good option for us because they can breed with pretty much any other slime. I do say breed loosely. It's not really breeding as much as you're forcing slimes to eat the poops of other slimes to make hybrid slimes. That's beside the point. Let's go ahead and grab this, some carrots, and but the pink slimes, they're very, very valuable is what I'm trying to say. They definitely have their purpose. And we have our first really giant pink slime over there, which holds secrets of his own, which we will get to eventually. I might grab one more slime and pop him into the corral. Having 5 slimes is pretty dang decent. But I'm going to max out right now at 20 pink plorts, and we're going to go cash these suckers in. And the more we end up giving pink slimes, the more we're going to end up getting, the more pink plorts we give, the less valuable they're going to become over time. So we want to cash in while they're hot, which is great. We've already got 250 more. Are you really? This is obnoxious. Can you just not? Well, apparently I did it. I know what I'm doing too much and didn't wait for the thing, so I'm going to have to wait for that to go away. Hey guys, I brought you a friend. Enjoy. Let's go ahead and give you guys some food. Now, every slime has their kind of preferred food. Pink slimes will eat anything, but if you give a slime their preferred food, their like preferred fruit or vegetable, what that's going to do is allow, they're going to give you double plorts. Double poops, basically. All right, so there's all kinds of things you can modify. I like high walls early on because it helps them not escape and I can manage them a little bit easier, but it might be better to invest our money into a second ranch, honestly. Another great thing is a plort collector, but they're 500 bucks. So it just automatically vacuums up the poops and we can use that for ourselves. Another farm may not be a bad idea. Also, we could upgrade our vac pack, but everything's kind of the same amount of money. So right now I want to focus on keeping these guys fed and happy, and maybe getting a secondary ranch up and running. But I'm not sure on that yet. I like a typical setup for myself is having 2 farms up here, having a coop and maybe another tree over there. A pogo fruit tree might not be a bad idea, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to pop over here and we're going to go ahead and give ourselves another corral to start maybe corralling a different color plort. Having pink slimes, useful, but getting better and different slimes is different. Anyway, rise and shine. Hi, Bia. What's it like to sleep for a whole year? Did you dream? I can't imagine what that's like. 7Z puts you in a pod and then lights out for all that time. Wow. That's the far, far range like. What's the far, far range like? Have you started exploring? Is the air as clear as they say? I bet it's really beautiful. Probably asking too many questions. I bet you have a lot of work to do on that ranch. Still can't believe it's yours now. I guess I better leave you to it and just keep it short. Good luck, Bia. If anyone can make it out there, it's you. Okay, so that's a little bit of story I didn't know. Apparently, you know, where we get put to sleep for a long time in order to make this work. Interesting. All right, back down to into the wild range. We do have limited stamina, so we should be a little bit careful here. Ooh, what is this? Press E to activate. Hello, Beatrix. The name's Hobson Twilgers, rancher, explorer, and the former owner of this here ranch you now call your own. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I was a rancher for more years than I can remember and felt there was one last adventure left in me, so I've set off to find just that. Before I go, I'm taking one last tour around this here and I love. This here land I love. So keep your peepers peeled for notes like these if you want to hear what an old coot has to say every now and again. Talk to you, H. Got it. Well, appreciate it. I love that slimes can just pop out of anywhere as well. Right now, the goal for me is to grab a different kind of slime. And I think the next slime up is the blue ones, and they will eat, I think, almost anything. But if I remember correctly, they mostly enjoy meat. They're carnivorous in nature. So we pop over here. Usually, we're going to start seeing a lot of other things. And there's your first hybrid slimes, by the way, in case you're curious. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. These are a mix between the blue slimes and the pink slime. This is a pink slime that has eaten a blue slime's poop. Also, if you didn't notice, they are a little bit of aggressive. Blue slimes in general are a little bit on the aggressive side. So let's keep that kind of in mind. It is a cat slime. They are almost purely carnivorous, or they are purely carnivorous, if I do remember correctly. I like how they just ate the chicken in front of me. I hope you're not, you know, opposed to some cute carnivorous actions. And I think I saw a note over here as well. No blue slimes right now, but we haven't explored too far. And I don't, it's glitched in the ground. Oh, there's some blue slimes. What are they? Why is he riding on top of them? I don't understand. He's like, oh, he's adorable. That's new. They weren't doing that before. They never did that before. Okay. Well, we now know the blue slimes are there. Yeah, there it is. There's a little note over here for us. This entire cave system was sealed off from a cave-in when I first discovered it. Maybe that's why the fellas up ahead are so grumpy. Haven't had a bite in a long time. In any case, don't let that long-awaited bite come from your own rump. Bring some food to calm them down. Cool. So this is kind of like, I guess, their version of a tutorial, but it's like an optional tutorial. That's neat. I kind of just want to head back, dump this money, maybe even pick up and make another farm so I can start growing some pogo trees. Might not be a bad idea. Or pogo fruits. I mean, there's really no wrong choice. The game is relaxing for the most part. Difficulty isn't, you know, something that's going to destroy you. And you can kind of make your own way in a lot of for a lot of this. I want to keep, you know, carrots in here. All right, let's dump the plorts here. So these are worth 25, and we're actually going to get ourselves a new garden. But these carrots have grown in a day, which is great. We could wait until they pop out, but you can tell when they're ready for the most part, just with a trained eye. Okay, it's growing a carrot already. Well, let's get another garden up. Will it give me the tutorial again? No. So I think carrots, the way it works, carrots have like a life cycle. That's cool looking. Oh, good. So they actually took away the tutorial. They actually have like a life cycle. So it'll grow me like 3 sets. Here's some carrots. It'll grow me like maybe 2 or 3 sets. There we go. Of carrots or something before it's out. Which makes sense. It's totally fine. All right, so we've got the fundamentals down. So the reason you don't want to go out at night, and we can take a look and show it off. And I apologize if you've actually watched me play this series before and you know what you're getting. But there is some new stuff. I'm sure there's some new watchers who may not know what this game is. I'm sure there's not many, but there were probably a few. Yeah, let's give some carrots out and get some wild plorts. But there's like tar monsters that'll pop out at night to be careful of, so just keep an eye out for them. Eventually we're gonna get a jetpack. There's a lot of plorts down here, and I want them. I think we'll go tomorrow. We'll go out tomorrow for the blue slimes or something. Those are Loomis. Wow, this is new that these things are coming out in stacks like that. Loomis slimes only come out at night, and they can only survive at night. So you have to have a very special setup for them if you want to, you know, farm their plorts and make money off of them. So I'm not going to grab them. Probably should have grabbed the rock plort. Okay. Free ranging. Achievement unlocked. I'm all right with that. All right, let's dump this for cash. We'll sleep, and we'll come in the morning. Look at that. That's awesome. That's not what it used to look like before. And I think we got some new night music as well. It's actually reminded me a bit of Stardew Valley. Another series people would love to see return at some point. All right, so let's just sleep till morning. Okay. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and pop some carrots in here. And I don't know how long I want to make these particular episodes because, you know, there's only so much I can do here. Here, just take all the carrots for now. I wonder if the price of the pink plorts have gone down. Oh, yeah. They've gone down a significant amount. So have the blue ones, even though we only gave 2 of them. All right, so let's go out and let's grab ourselves some blue slimes and maybe some pink plorts along the way. Look at that. We've got some more trees growing out over here. chickens just popping out. Oh, so what these are little special ones. We get some free money out of it, and sometimes there's a slime in there. But right now, I kind of want to start basic. Let's go blue slime only. Cat slimes can be a bit much to care for, so I don't want to. These slimes are totally metal, so it's Invicta's favorite slimes. So I wonder if there's any blue slimes in the cave. But I can't remember if it's the blue slimes or they're like the, yeah, they're the explodey slimes. So actually, they're a mix of the Luma slimes and the boomers. But because they're boomer slimes, they are aggressive and will be problematic, basically. Trying not to let them eat the poops here. I want more rock slimes if I can get more. Maybe over here we'll see a little bit more of them. Nothing popping out here. I like how the cat slimes are coming out of a tree. Yeah, you. I want you. Sorry, guys. I know I'm, like, kidnapping your friends, but I don't also care all that much. So a pink slime ate a cat poop. Let's see what this says. I had a great big tree like this here, one along the edge of my property back on Earth. It had been there before anyone could remember. It survived all kinds of change around it, and then one day I began to notice it was dying. Wasn't anything unnatural, it was just its time, I suppose. And then I realized that if I didn't do something, I'd end up like that tree. I'd spend my whole life in the same place. I wasn't going to let that happen, so I bought a ticket for the far, far range the very next day. How does this world freaking work? If you want to go 10 slimes on the range, they'll give you a house and the vacuum that you need to do it and all kinds of stuff? It's a bit crazy. So I'm going to swing back, and I'm going to go ahead and drop off our rock slimes. And then I'm going to take a look at our Slimepedia and take a look at exactly what the rock slime's like as a favorite food, and maybe try and tailor their diet. Okay, you're an asshole, first of all, dick. Maybe try to tailor their diet to that. Just gonna let it go. We got some money out of it, and that's enough. I don't want more than 5 rock slimes right now. Any more than 5 slimes, and if you can't take care of them, they're gonna start escaping. And I don't really want to deal with rogue slimes too much right now. I'm gonna take these wild carrots because I'm gonna drop. I may need them. Maybe the rock slimes don't like me and they like pogo fruit more. That might be it, and I'm just misremembering their favorite stuff. So if I hit F1, slimes, rock slimes, veggies. No, they like the heartbeat. So it doesn't really matter what I give them because they're gonna eat veggies. But that's a fruit, so they're not going to eat that. I have to split the carrots with them now. That does concern me, but it means I can actually feed pogo fruits exclusively to the pink slimes and they'll be fine. While I can save the veggies and the carrots for our blue buddies here. Cool. So let's go ahead and deposit our money. Let's make some cash. We have 522, which means we can do some upgrading here. I'm thinking of maybe dropping a big wall on these guys, because they're our most valuable, and keeping them secure is good, and it means we can get more out of them as well. So we can stack up some more of them rather. All right, let's grab these pogo fruits so they don't rot. If you do leave them on the ground too long, they will end up rotting, so let's not do that. And these guys haven't really gone through their pogo fruits, but hey man, they're happy. They don't give too much of a crap, to be honest with you. And that's ideal to me. But if we can get a heartbeat and grow a heartbeat garden, I guess, we're in good shape. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab some carrots here, just so I have some spare ones to give the rock guys. Let's go ahead and give these guys a little bit of a vacuuming up. You know, some free ranching, man. Some free ranching. This is how you gotta make your money early on until you've got yourself a well-oiled machine. Just throw that in there for them. Let's go dump these. You know what? Let's wrap this episode up here. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comment section below. When I come back from my trip, I'm very eager to see how this does. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's good to be back to a nice, relaxing game, and I really enjoyed my series of Slime Rancher before. We'll maybe explore some other areas of our farm or ranch, and then we'll go from there. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.